welcome back to It's Miracle Beauty. My name is Brandy and today I am doing my empties for the month of February. So I have a lot less this month, but I know there's a few reasons why. One, I was already actively, when the year started, working on items I started in 2022 and because I've been trying to pan skincare, hair care, everything. And so I'd already worked on a lot of products, had a lot of products down, but also I think my eye's been wandering a little bit more in February. Like I started some new skincare stuff when my other one isn't gone yet because I got to the point where I just didn't want to put my skincare on because it was aggravating me so much. So I know there's some like obvious reasons for it, but I just want to kind of give a disclaimer that there's definitely less here than normal. But I would say this is probably more of a normal month than the previous month. Previous month I think was a lot bigger than I normally see. So let me grab my garbage and bring it where I can see it and use it, and we will get started on these products. I'm going to start with hair and then do skin and then makeup will be last. There is declutterers and makeup as well, not just empties. So I have one of these almost every month. This is the Ehlers. There is hair all over this bad boy. Jeez, you can tell my hair is falling out when I use it. I have lupus, so I have alopecia from lupus. Not full alopecia, but I lose a lot of hair, conserve my hair. And then also my hair cycles every winter. I tend to lose more in winter than summer. So this is the Ehlers Hyaluron Plump. This is the 8-second water that's been popular probably about a year now, I think. This is a newer version, at least first time I've ever seen it. I actually like this less than the other two I've tried, but I have one more bottle of this and I will use it up. I actually normally don't leave it drop in here, but I just needed this one to be gone. I really didn't care for it. So I typically buy dry shampoos, not in full bottles unless there's like a Black Friday sale, but I typically hit, Ulta has sales on minis where they'll do like 5 for $30 or whatever the deal is at different times of the year and sometimes during like their hair months or whatever. So that's usually when I buy them. So I have two here. I have the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo and the IGK Jet Lag Whiteless Dry Shampoo. Again, both of these weren't full price, got them on special, and that's usually how I do my dry shampoos. These both are really good. I think this is way better than this one, but they both are fantastic. And like for someone like me, I'm very cheap about hair products usually. Well, I can't say that anymore. Okay, I used to be really cheap about hair products. I used to never buy name brand for hair. I'd buy like whatever, didn't really care. And then my husband got into Paul Mitchell's green tea shampoo, and then I got into Olaplex, and we both have kind of stepped that up. But I used to only use Batiste dry shampoo, which is fine. It works. It's not a bad one. I still enjoy it, but I have dark hair and it's a white cast. They sell one that's for dark hair, but they usually don't have multiple scents in that, and scent's more important than that to me because I use my dry shampoo the night before. But these work fantastic and I could use them in the morning. So if you haven't seen my videos, I cut my bangs off to here. By the way, spoiler alert, I hate them. I'm growing them back out, but they get greasier before any other part of my hair. So I end up using these a lot in the morning before work, and they worked great. I never saw a shadow, anything, no white cast in them. So definitely fantastic. If you saw previously Estee Lauder, like these, I would pour these into a bigger one. This is a similar thing. So I had these sitting, these are Moroccan oil treatment by Moroccan Oil brand. And I had these in there because I would get these whenever, again, there was a sale or something small like that. I'd pick it. I have a hair that's tickling me. Okay. So I'd pick these up. Well, I had 4 of them and they were all brand new, but it was, these are open top, so they're a little bit of a pain to use when you go to put it in your hair. I use oil in my hair every single time I wash it. They're like that. So I actually just ordered a 2-ounce bottle off of Amazon, like a plastic squirt bottle. I still feel that hair. I don't know why I can't get rid of it, but I just poured it and I poured it in there. So these aren't all used yet. They're just combined into that bottle. And then the last thing is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. I actually bought this during the Ulta hair sale I was talking about. It's 21 Days of Beauty is what the like more makeup one is, but there's one that's just hair, and I got this then. It worked good. It was fine. It's a keratin version. It's funny. I didn't think it worked bad, but I do think this left build up because my hair has been functioning different since I stopped using it in a good way. So I don't know for sure it's this product because I use other products, but I'm starting to think maybe it was. But it did make my hair soft. It was very easy to detangle, and it doesn't smell as good as some of my other ones, but it wasn't a bad smell. So that was that. Probably won't rebuy it. Not because it's a bad product, but because I know what works for my hair now. The Way Hair, that leave-in, and the, I will say Paul Mitchell, but that's not his name. It's a guy, Mark Anthony? I think it's called Mark Anthony. And it's got a like a spray bottle pump. Those two work good in my hair and they don't leave buildup. So I'm gonna stick with those. So skincare. one I panned, this I actually panned at work because I don't really care for the scent, is the Gingham Love by Bath & Body Works. I usually have these around my house, my purse, whatever. And this one I didn't care for, so I panned it as fast as I could to get rid of it. The other one I don't like is the something cake. I can't remember what that one is. So I can't really know the other one. It's like something cake. I don't like that one either. Shortcake maybe. I can't remember, but I'm going to be getting rid of that one too by panning it. But these are, I get them, I don't buy these unless they're on sale for like the, I think something to do like 5 for 20, stuff like that. That's the only time I buy these. Otherwise I just use my normal body cream from Bath & Body Works. I have really bad eczema. I never used to be able to use Bath & Body Works, but now they've changed their formula. I'm telling you, my feet and stuff are so much better. So if you haven't used them in a while, check it out. So that one, a sample, I love sample skincare, and one of them is Tatcha's Dewy Skin Cream. I actually, for the amount I pay for my lotions, I could afford to buy this, but I don't like this every single day. It almost gives me like a weird, not oily feeling because it's supposed to be moisturizing, but almost like a residue on my skin that I don't like unless I'm using a drier foundation. So if I'm using a powder foundation or a matte foundation, that's when I use these. So I keep these and hoard them for that. So I do really enjoy that. That one is a good one. One that snuck up on me because I thought this tub was a little bit bigger than it actually was. So this is the Clinique Moisture Surge. It looks like this. And I just want to see if I can get it to come up on camera. There's like only this much in it. So if you look, it's not a whole one. Like the bottom is like half of it. It's not really that much. No, this is not a full size. I mean, it's not. I got it free in like a Ulta bag. But I was using this and really enjoying it. And then I started not enjoying it. I'm like, well, I'm going to throw this away if it doesn't go fast because it's driving me crazy. Or sometimes I'll take lotions and use them on my feet that I don't like on my face just to get them out of here. Because of lupus, I have blood flow issues. And so I do get really dry feet. And so that was going to do. And then all of a sudden I went to use it the next time and I literally like hit the bottom and I'm like, what the hell? And I looked and sure enough, this is not as much as they act like it is. So next is, like I mentioned earlier, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This was my last one. So unfortunately, unless I find a sale on these, I'm not going to have them. And I do like the way it helps my moisture barrier heal, but I'm going to keep going and use what I have. And if these go on sale, I'll consider it at that point. I have two from Glow Recipe. I have one is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Drops. And one is the Plum Plumped Hyaluronic Acid Serum. These are both travel sizes. I think one of these I bought and one of these came in a pack, or maybe both of them were in the pack. I'm not sure. I bought like a miniatures pack. I feel the hair, but I can't get rid of it. But these were either, there was like a travel trial pack that I paid for, and then there was another one that was a gift. So I don't know where these fit in the order, but I finished both these. I love the dewdrops. I have a full size of that I'm working on. This one, all the Plum products, I will never buy again. I cannot stand the smell. It literally makes me want to vomit every time I use them. I have a moisturizer right now that I keep trying to use, but the smell is so hideous, I can't stand it. So I will never buy the Plum ones again. So, and then I have, which I just realized, I must have thrown away. Oh no, I know where it is. Okay, I'll tell you in a second. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean. This is like a sample size. And I was thinking there's no way this is all I used in a month because I use way more product than that. I tend to be an overuser of product. So if I use foundation, I use too much. I end up being pissed off and having to redo stuff. I can't tell you how many times. It's just my brain doesn't click. I have ADD and it doesn't click. Face wash, stuff like that, I use way more than I need. I try to fix it. It just keeps happening. But I have one that literally has one use left in it. That's why. So technically today's the 26th. So technically I have one. It's not the full size, but it's not the miniature. So it's like that middle ground that their travel packs have. Same brand pharmacy. I have one in there. I probably should have washed my face this morning with it, even though I didn't use makeup just to get rid of it, but I don't want to waste products. So I'm not going to do that. So this plus a normal size is in there. And then I also finished a toner by Good Molecules. This is a niacinamide brightening toner. I really like Good Molecules skincare. I think it's great. This one is one, I don't really do a niacinamide one. I usually do a, lactic acid. My brain is fried today. Lactic acid, but this was really good. I probably will leave this next time instead of using just this one. I probably will actually use a lactic in this in conjunction, meaning not the same day. Like some days I use one, but I like to have one toner open because niacinamide is just not one that I go for all the time for it. So I'm not sure if I have one more of those exact same toners I got during the holidays on Black Friday. So I'm definitely going to use it, but I don't know if in the future I would buy it. So last of all is makeup. One really easy one is a declutter. This is literally probably 10 or more years old. This is a Wet n Wild. Let's see. This is a crease blur. Oh no, this isn't Wet n Wild. I thought this was my Wet n Wild one because the brush is so wonky, but it's not. This is actually a Dominique Cosmetics. Oh shit, that's kind of juicy. Well, I'm still getting rid of it because it's like, it doesn't work right. It's just a pain in the ass and I don't like it, and it's also changed color. So normally you have to pull brushes out of my cold dead hand, but I was using this and it would not blend right, so it's out. It's done. If you saw my empties, you will see some of these. I'll just do these really quick. Milk. This is a eye pigment, made my eyes itch, and it's old as hell, and it was old when I bought it, so I got rid of it. That was in Jam Room. It was actually a really cool color. This was the Tarte Under Eye. I originally put it in my pan, but it's not working the same way. It's really dried out. It's hard to work with, so we're decluttering that. The Fenty Petal Pop-In Cream Blush. This is from the original release, so it's very old, and it is now not working right or blending right, so that's gone. And then Fresh and Fit Primer by Essence. I hate this stuff. I just don't like it. It says it has a pore minimizing. There's no pore minimizing, and it does brighten your skin, but I don't like the way my makeup lays on it. And then I have 3 mascaras. I have one, I think it just dried out. I don't think it, when I opened it, it was even functioning correctly. This is the CoverGirl Exhibition Uncensored. I love the Exhibitionist mascara. This flaked really bad. It was just not cool. And then another one that I've had for a while, but not open, but in my drawer is Legendary Lashes. I actually like this one. You know what I really like this for is for volume, not lengthening. It builds so your lashes look really thick and beautiful, and that thickness makes your eyes look so much prettier. But it dried out so fast. It was very creamy when I first opened it, and by the time I got done with it, less than a month and a half, it was already dried out. So not thrilled with that, but it is what it is. And then I like the CoverGirl ColourPop Volumizing Mascara. This one was in my drawer for quite a while, and I do believe it was dried out. If you haven't seen my past videos, I had, between mystery boxes, sales, and different things, I had a huge amount of mascara accumulated, and then I stopped wearing makeup for about 1.5 years or 2 years. So I have all this makeup sitting there. I'm trying to go through these mascaras, oldest to newest, as best I can relate, and try to use them all. So some of these are used up. It's not a reflection of the brand. It's a reflection of my neglect and not using the makeup. 2 eyeliners I'm decluttering. My hair is everywhere. Is the ColourPop BFF liner. This isn't crazy. It's like a blue. That's just old. It's a liquid. It should have been tossed a long time ago. It's probably at least 2 years old. And then this one is the LA Girl. This is a mermaid blue. This dried out, but this was a beautiful, beautiful waterline color. Last 2 items, I did really good going fast through these, is the Shape Tape Glow On. I finished this. I can't, like, you can see through it if you look. I can't really get much more out of it. If I do, it's uneven application. So I am tossing that. I would be totally open to rebuying this. I have 2 like sample travel sizes right now. When those are gone, I probably will repurchase this. I use it very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury, but it has a little bit more coverage. And then the last one is an Natasha Denona. This is the Bronze Face Glow Palette. This is dried out, functioning different, and it's not good for my skin tone. So if you look, it doesn't have that much use in it because it sat there after I bought it at half off, and I didn't really use it, and then I would use it and it was dry, and the other 2 products are not good for my skin tone. That is my empties for February. Plus that pharmacy thing that I can't get because I gotta use one more time. But if you like empties, if you like pan challenges, if you like using up what you own and not buying new, I hope you will like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you again. Bye guys, have a good night.